Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different. Yeah, I've been, I've been contemplating playing without recording, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I was like, then I generated this map. It's a medium history, smaller world. The elves are pretty much gone. I mean, they're in there, but well, there's 8 of them. They're not doing too well. It's an volcano embark. I've embarked right here, and I can't show you because I got these dwarves that I'm going to embark with. It's not flat, but it's like 3s to 5s, and it's a 5x5 area. And to the south, I got like these really high cliffs, just in the corner. It's a 5x5, but mostly it's 3s and 5s, like 3s, like right where I am in the middle, and I'm right next to the volcano. Like for instance, say this is the whole thing. This is the middle of the map. The volcano's right here. So it's just off to the side, so I'll be really close to it. And it's flat-ish. It's like 3, 5, somewhere in there. And I didn't get any water. There was a brook, but it was a little too far away. It's hills. It's hills, so it's forested. It's not heavily forested, but it's, forested. I think it's wilderness. I don't remember. I don't recall. God, I wish I could have checked. Well, I'll find out if there's any whip vines. It's only one biome. But I think I'm going to do a hybrid, because I was like, I looked at this group and I'm like, oh, this is an interesting group. It really is. So, yeah, and this is also very high savagery, very high beasts, minerals everywhere. That's how I do it. And I also did high sites, high civilizations. The elves didn't make it, but yeah. And then got 2 different dwarves. This is Samata Udo, the Realm of Souls. The goblins are dominating. Dwarves are hanging in there. The humans are on the ropes. The elves are knocked out for the most part. They are unconscious and bleeding out. They are not going to be here. Kobolds have been gone for I don't know how long. We got these 2 civilizations. We got the Dreamy Dyes. They're a little bigger. I decided not to go with them for only one reason, and that is they have Mothram, kind of cool name. Death and murder, and with all the secrets. So I don't like that, and I like to build temples all about God. Although I think Okag is funny because depravity and lust. That just, takes a certain type of person to say, "Yep, that's my God." There's also rulership in lust. Seems a little bit more classy. This is the Guild of Omens. That's who we're going to be with. Didak here she's a gem cutter, wants to master a skill. Decent, not immortality at all cost. And that was the case here too. So I was considering the Dreamy Dyes because, they're a little bit more spread out. So you can see right here. And they're just a slightly bit bigger. Kogan's okay. Create a work of art. So no hate there. I just don't like that god. But as you can see, they're a little tighter. So I don't know. Like I'd like to be able to get aluminum, but whatever. And that's what I went with. So let's see. Can we get aluminum? No. See? I don't know if we would have necessarily been able to get it with the other guys either. Alright, so I got Datton, who's a professional metalsmith. And also, this is just before the villains update. I haven't made the jump, so this is 44.12 R2. That's the latest and greatest before the villain update. I haven't made the jump yet. So, and I was like, man, this is an interesting group. So Datton, metalsmith. This doesn't really matter much because you don't really get into it, right? All right, so grates. So, oh, okay, yeah, grates. But oh, look at this, Electrum and grates. So that's good. It's good rings too, but that doesn't matter because it's that would be over here. So yeah, Electrum. I love Electrum. Electrum is awesome. All right, so there's that. But that's kind of for the future because I really don't jump into that. I got a pretty good cook. I'm gonna actually have a dedicated cook. And probably just do some masonry off the bat, to kind of get into it and whatever. All right, so I got a cook, and actually pretty good. So we'll get some pretty good meals. And as far as the other points, because I hyper skill in one thing, and then I put 1 in Comedian, 2 in Consoler, and 2 in Pacifier. I want the group to get along with everybody in the group and everybody who comes into the group. So they're all a little bit funny, and they're good at consoling and pacifying each other. So it's good damage control, and you know, that's what I think. So I give them all some degree of that. So I have Geshud here. Geshud, right here, it's going to be a clother, rope breeds. This is pretty decent find. So I was like, yeah. And then not beekeeper, but basically the militia commander. 64 for leader. That's pretty good. Traits, military. Yeah. So 64 for training, and actually won't be too bad with the hammer, because that's probably what she's going to do. Anger's really good. I look for anger, bravery, make sure that those are at least over 40, and it's good. They're in the black, and then violent, if it's in the red, the better. The lower the better here. I don't know if you want it to 0, but this is how much they like to fight. So good for militia commander. So I didn't put any points into clother. I just put a couple things I like to put in for the militia commander. Dodger and swimmer are really the only physical skills I give them. You know, and those will skill up. And swimmer just in case they dodge into the water, and dodger so they can dodge. No actual weapon or armor skills. That'll come with training. But give intimidator, again, these 3 skills, which really don't relate to a militia commander, but comedian, consoler, pacifier, just for the group. Discipline, very good. Teacher, leader, tactician. So that's Geshud, and Geshud will, you know, day job will be, you know, making clothes and rope breeds, so that's good. And we should get some. If we don't have any, because I don't even have a river, I should have some bodies of water. If I don't, I should be able to buy some of the humans. If not, I'll cry like a baby. You know, Adil, I got a traditional doctor. You don't really need one. Somebody once said, Let's Play, I forget who, like, if you need a doctor, you're already in trouble. And that's not entirely true, but I get what he means, you know. But it just seems more responsible. It's more of a role-playing aspect, I think, for me. But yeah, he's going to be the, she is going to be, sorry. It's the beards. It's hard to tell. Bucklers. I don't care about bucklers, but it'll be good to skill up. So Adil will be a carpenter, unless somebody else better comes along. Adil's doesn't really have anything that really wows me there. So again, I won in all, diagnostician, surgeon, bone doctor, suturer, crutch walker. What? Glad I caught that. Wound dresser. And then for the doctor, I put 2 in comedian, 2 in consoler, 1 in pacifier. Consoler I think is good for a doctor. Pacifier, you don't necessarily need that. But there's one. I just want to make the doctor a little bit funnier. You know, kind of Patch Adams sort of thing. It's a Robin Williams movie. Good movie. Bumrick here. Bumrick is going to be the mechanic. You can see 26.3. That's pretty bad, but look at the likes Mika. Mika will be able to find plenty of Mika. It's down here, and usually, I mean, well, this is a very rough estimate, but we're going to get a lot of Mika, and we're going to be able to find it. And yeah, so that'll make up for the lack there, you know. All right, so Bumrick. Yeah, mechanics. All right, so yeah, comedian, solar pacifier 2, 1 comedian. All right, Thicket. Thicket is got 5 in comedian, 3 in consoler, 2 in pacifier. Thicket is going to be our broker, and there's better skills for that. You know, like negotiator is probably the best. Persuaders probably second best. Praiser and judge of intent are helpful. So is conversationalist, flatterer, intimidator. Those are all actually helpful, but those will skill up on their own. I want to focus on these skills, and that'll get Thicket to be the expedition leader. And Thicket is going to be the leather worker, porcupine leather. We do have it. I checked. So the dwarves have it, so I'll be able to buy it when the caravan comes. And I'm sure that humans are going to have porcupine leather. And we'll probably even be able to hunt a couple here and there. There's no elves, so we won't be able to buy any. But then, I mean, that's such a crapshoot. Such a crapshoot. The elves, you know, you can almost, never get the animal you want. I mean, occasionally I've gotten tigers and lions, but it's such a rarity. But it's cool when it happens. That's why I like to have the elves, if I can, if they're around, but they're not in this world. All right, and then we got yeah, no skill in actual leatherworking, but we'll get there. And we got a glassmaker again. 1 a comedian, 2 a consoler, and 2 in pacifier. Glassmaker, and this is what puts it over the top. Green glass, baby. Green glass. Nothing else, unfortunately. I wish there was something like goblets would have been awesome. No, likes battle axes, though, which is not the same thing. Maybe you'll be the temporary weaponsmith. I think you will be. You know, we'll make some battle axes or something. I don't know. Okay, but I think I'm going to do a compromise. I'm not going to film the whole time. I'm going to try and be selective. So I'm going to make a shorter video. I'm going to explain all this, I guess, because that's what I'm doing. Get some dogs. Play it by ear. I'm going to maybe not show the grind. Alright, so I'm going to get a dogs for security and breeding, 3 female, 1 male. Cats, breeding pair of cats for critters and environments. We're going to turkey up. Going to get some turkeys. Some turkeys. And then we're going to get some drinks. There's a... Actually, here, I'm going to put you on pause right now, and I'll be back when I get this done. Oops. Alright, so I got my stuff. Iron Anvil, don't leave out Mountain Helm without one. I already went over the animals. Let's see, I'm not even fucking on this page. Yeah. Don't leave Mountain Home without one. Alright, so I got 6 of each of the boozes. That's a Spartan amount. It's a very small amount. It's 5 per barrel. You get the barrels for free. So this is tiny bit exploity, but not a big deal. I mean, people do the challenges where they only grab like the bare minimum of things. You get stuff so quickly. I still just min-max anyway, because it's just sensible. You know, it gives you a little bit of an edge, but very little. So don't think that doing the exploits really gets you that much of a leg up, because it doesn't. I even am frugal with the charcoal. Instead of taking charcoal, I take a willow log. It costs 3 instead of 10 points, so I save 7 points. But I have to make it into charcoal first, so you know, you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Most people just take the charcoal, because yeah, it's just you just get it right away, and you don't have to fuss around with it. We got Ruddle boulders, which I can cut into blocks. These cut into 4 blocks each. Ruddle is magma safe, and I like it for its purpleness. Bituminous coal, even though we're right next to a volcano, I'm going to want to start smelting right away. And I mean, I could probably maybe build something on the Ruddle, and on the volcano with Ruddle and glass for that matter. But yeah, it might not be as conducive, but I'm kind of thinking it is. I normally bring more bituminous coal. I bring like 160 usually. But what I decided to do is bring malachite, which is the Dwarf copper. Copper, I call it a military metal, because you can make weapons and armor where you can't necessarily out of tin and zinc and lead and you know, nickel. Those you can just make, you know, just normal objects, furniture, goblets, that sort of thing. But with copper, you can make, you know, mechanisms, which you can't normally make out of other stuff. You know, so it's a military metal. You can make picks. You can make, so you know, it's like the cheapest of the military metals. It's got a value of 2. Cassiterite is also got a value of 2. It's makes tin. Well, I mean, cassiterite doesn't have value. It actually has a higher value. But tin has a value of 2. Tin has a special property where you can glaze things in tin. So you could do a tin glaze over like a pottery pot to make it not porous, or a statue to make it more valuable. It makes the pottery pot more valuable too, but you know, so you mix these together, and you get bronze. Bronze is just a better military metal than copper. It's got a value of 5. It does a little bit more damage for the weaponry, a little bit more protection with the armor, and it sells for a little bit more because of the higher value. Hence the higher value. And you know, you smelt them together, you save some fuel, because you're taking both these instead of smelting one at a time. So use half the fuel and get a better metal. and you get twice as much. If you smelt one of these, you get 4. If you smelt them together, you get 8. So it's 4 copper for 1 fuel versus 8 bronze for 1 fuel. So, you know, you save half the fuel. So 21 minus 4 is 17. I mix it with the sphalerite. Sphalerite alone, if you were to do it, it would be zinc. Zinc has a value of 2. It's got no special properties. You can make goblets, you can make tables, but you mix it with malachite, and you get brass. Again, no special properties, but it has a value of 7. I think of it as poor man's gold. It's just a little nicer, a little blingier, as you might say. So that'll get me some nice reward. And this is what I'm doing differently. I normally don't do that, but since I got a decent blacksmith, I figure, I'm going to put them to work. And we got sand, 149 sand. I got a glass maker. I'm going to put them to work, making a bunch of sandy sand stuff. That'll be good. And, yeah, sand. Also, it comes with a free 10-point bag. That's an exploit, but I actually get it for the sand because I got a glass maker. But some people just buy the sand and just so they can get the bags, and they empty out the bags. Whatever. We got to milk here. Now, these milks, again, this is considered an exploit, but that's not why I do it. You get a free 10-point barrel for each different type of milk because you wouldn't mix these together. But the main reason I do this is because I have a... because if you make it into cheese first, it's more valuable. And if the dwarves eat the cheese versus drink the milk, or ideally you make it into food, that's where I got to cook. So we'll make, you're better off making cheese biscuits than milk biscuits, because cheese biscuits are going to sell for more. Also, if your dwarves eat them, they're going to enjoy them more, so they're going to get happier thoughts. Instead of like, milk biscuit, cheese biscuit. So it's better, So that's what I do. And that's kind of my starting stuff. Just kind of have raw elements to put the fortress together a little bit, and I build from there. Alright, so group name, I haven't gone into this yet. What do you guys want to call yourselves? Canyon of Guilt. Okay, that's acceptable. Fortress name. Hamegems? Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at this yet, but I accept that. Yeah, if I don't hate it, sometimes I'll do it. The Helpful Oil. Okay. Objects. Put okay. Oh no, liquid. We're not gonna have oil. Now, I want to be consistent with the game because I think with the jugs, I don't think you put oil. Do you put oil in jugs in this game? Is that what goes in the jugs? Is it oil? Okay, yeah, jug. I thought maybe it was a jug. There we go. Helpful Oils. Image of 7 dwarves in a jug. The 7 dwarves are admiring the jug. The 7 represents our founders, and they like helpful oil or something. I don't know. You have to ask them, and that's impossible. Embark. Alright, so we're going to check this out. I don't know how often I'm going to pause it, but... Alright. You can read this if you want. I'm just going to read key parts that kind of change it. The glory of all Damas Dakon. Ere the Jaguar men get hungry, this place, Edzumkadol, Hamegems. Strike the earth. Hamegems, it's fine. Yeah, where are you going? I'm going to Hamegems. I mean, it rolls off the tongue. You know, I like it because it doesn't. It's subtle. It doesn't scream like Thunder Mountain or something. You know, it's not trying to shake you or anything. It's just like, yeah, Hamegems. That's what we're Hamegems. Welcome. Hi, we're Hamegems. This is perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, there's no other creatures nearby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dear God. I'm not even religious, but I can't stop thinking God right now. Thank you, God. This must be your doing. I guess. I don't know. Is that how it works? Does God help you in games? Is that what he does? Or she? Is that what she does? I don't know anymore. Ratweed. We might actually be able to get some rope reeds here. Radish. Oh, come on. Come on, God. Help me out here. Give me some... Maybe I shouldn't invoke God over this. Maybe this is a little... You know... A little too frivolous to ask the Almighty for his help. You know. But, I mean, this really panned out for me. Oh, we got sand everywhere, too. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we got sand. The thing is, the reason why I'm going, oh god, is because we got lava right here. Lava magma. Magma, it's magma when it's in there, it's lava when it's out or something. Yeah, so we'll be able to build on this baby, like, right away. Which could get us into big trouble, but, man, get us good reward. And we got frickin' sand right here. In fact, here, let's do this. Let's just do an experiment here. Look at that. There's sand right there. Right there. Alright, so this is going to be madness. Absolute madness. So I'm going to build right on it, I think. I gotta. Brought all that Tumas coal. Yeah, I guess I'll use some of it. What's this over here? Is this... Mudstone. I had a guy that likes to sit in... Oh, yeah, we got fire clay here, too. It's kind of far away. Wow. Nice galena. Not that galena is nice, but nice is a type of stone. We got more mudstone. We got limonite. Or limonite, or however you say it, I don't know. I don't know things all the time. Handrite, gypsum, saltspinner, borax. Borax is kind of rare. Not worth much of anything, but... In real life, if you could clean your clothes with it or something. Some type of cleaning agent or something. Hematite. Oh, we got a lot of good things around here. Yeah, hematite. So we got iron ore right here. I'm laughing. More hematite. Yeah, we're set. We got some gemstones here. Minerals everywhere, you know. Colenite. Oh yeah, it has colenite and fuel here, which you almost never get with a volcano. But this place is special. We got microcline here. Got more limonite. Okay, let's do the pan out. Pan out, pan. Okay. So that's the base. So yeah, see, not too hilly. I mean, actually the extreme cliffs are over here, but they're not really that extreme. Just, you know, there's this valley here and then kind of here. But yeah, this goes in really nicely. Don't have any rope reeds right now, but you know, they might grow again. They might. I'll pick around them. I think I might be able to generate some rope reeds. The seeds will be very valuable. I'll have to make sure not to brew them. And I should be able to get them from the humans. Alright, let's go for the most useless information that I don't really need. What is the wagon made out of? Peach wood. Okay, now I know. What kind of animals did we bring? That has some relevance. A horse and a camel. They don't. Alright, so we can milk the horse. The camel, we're just gonna... It's food. Because they're not gonna breed together. It's not how nature works. Alright, now... Prospectol. I'm going to see what we really have. Alright, we have nether cap. Good. Yeah, because if it doesn't go low enough, you don't get it. Alright, so 95, 95, 90. Alright, so 95 could very well be the very bottom of the topmost layer of the first level of the cave. Wow, that's deep. We got a lot of room. We probably have what I call a false layer. It's not a false layer, it's a real layer. Or actually, I should call it a hidden layer. There'll probably be a layer where it's just creatures. There's no, you know, you'll dig down and you'll hit the caverns, but just the only thing you'll find there is creatures. No, no fungi, no trees, no shrubberies or anything like that. Do I? All right. So yeah, I'm not expecting, but rope reed. If we have rope reed, that'd be great because I got a guy that likes it. But no, but we might get it. You know, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. All right, we got willow. That's our light wood around the water. But for light woods, we got alder and cherry. Alder's a little lighter, so that's what I'm typically gonna make like tools as in wheelbarrows, bins, shields. I like to keep those light. Because they're going to be using them, and shields, you know, for they're going to be bulked up enough with metal armor. Maybe I'll do alder ones or willow. I don't know. For heavy ones, I like to put that in the spiked wooden balls. I don't know if the heaviness helps, but I think it might. So plum is heavy. Persimmon, that's very heavy. And the heaviest is actually, where is it? Bloodthorn, yeah, that's the heaviest, but we got to dig for that one. That's an underground mushroom tree type thing. Ginkgo is a little lighter. Yeah. Oak's a little bit heavy, but not compared to plum or persimmon. Yeah, persimmon is really heavy, and then plum. Oak, it's like 700. I don't know. So yeah, we got some garlic. That's good. I like garlic. Got bituminous coal and lignite. Jeez, we got a lot too. Colonite as well. Yeah, so we can make porcelain. That's what you do with colonite. Yeah, that's a rarity when you have volcano and fuels. I just like to look at the crystal rock and see that it's over 1,000. Yeah, 2,000. That's okay. Adamantine, I like that to be over $1,000. I like that to be higher than that. But that's what we got. We got a little bit of platinum. We don't have any aluminum. Whatever. Hopefully the humans have it, otherwise we ain't gonna get it. Gold. Wow, a lot of gold. That's good. We have obsidian. I saw that we didn't have obsidian. Well, we don't have a lot. 120. We'll be able to generate some. I got somebody that likes it because I was actually thinking of making somebody. Who was it? I forget. I'm almost positive that it was this group. And perhaps I was wrong. Is somebody here? No? Never mind. Okay, it must have been it was a previous game. My brain is a shamble. Okay. Got mudstone. Alright, cool. We got fire clay. Alright, so, yeah. So, yeah. So, how long have we been recording? 30 minutes. Alright, we're gonna go a little longer. B, P, oh yeah, P, food. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep this as an episode 0. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, this is okay. Half an hour. It's good. Half an hour. Welcome to this. It kind of, yeah, and then I'll actually start playing next one. Hamegems. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Thanks and bye.